Welcome to the video. I'm Mike. This is Mike's Deal Finder Reviews. Today's product we're reviewing is going to be a 4K projector with Wi-Fi 6. This is from a brand called Polocsh, I believe is how you pronounce the store name. In either case, we're going to do a full review today. We're going to see if it really works, if it's worth it, and we're going to find out right now. All right, so as you can see here, this is going to be everything that's included in this package. There is going to be some accessories, of course. It does also come with an HDMI cord, which I thought was really nice. It does have, obviously, your power cord. It has your remote control, which actually is very effective when using the keystone autofocus or the manual focus that this is capable of. Really quick, just to get some of the stats out of the way, right now it's sitting on Amazon with about 4.6 stars and just about 39 reviews. So rather a new product on Amazon. As far as the price is concerned, I do believe this is going to be a budget projector. The quality is actually pretty impressive for how affordable it is, although I do believe it could be a main source of entertainment or your living room TV. I personally would recommend this and use this more for like a small movie room, or if you just wanted to have like an accent feature or just like a larger screen for movie nights in your bedroom or on a big wall. It can get a screen up to about 100 inches, which is pretty impressive depending on how close or how far you position the projector with the wall. It is going to be natively 1080p with 4K support, but I will say that the image on there is crystal clear, especially once you get a hang of the focus features that it offers. It is equipped also with Wi-Fi 6. I have no issues getting that set up, and it is also Bluetooth capable. I did set it up in my living room first. I did buy a pretty cheap projector screen, which wasn't the best. So that is in no way affiliated with this brand. I just went with like the cheapest projector screen that I could find on Amazon to kind of test this. I don't really recommend that one. It was losing a lot of the color and the contrast and the brightness because the projector screen I used in my living room was so thin, as you can see here. However, even with that in mind, I still was pretty impressed because again, this is going to be a budget projector. So it's pretty bright, and I was using it and testing it out in my living room pretty much midday around noon or 1 p.m. Even with that said, you can kind of see the effect of the light. You can still see the image pretty clearly. However, I do want to say that it was a lot better in my actual bedroom where I was able to actually close the curtains and have more of a darker setting, much more clear. Also with my plain white wall, the image and the brightness of the actual projector was able to kind of translate a lot better. So I would recommend either one, you get a really good quality projector screen if that's your thing, or you have just a pretty good solid wall to set this up.
So we're cooking up the only solution powerful enough to clean it. Well then, let's...
All right, so it does use this remote control to access multiple different apps. It is on board and licensed with Netflix, YouTube, and Prime Video. I think that's really cool because they do have to license that material out, those apps out with the respective brands in order to even have those built into the software. I will state that there are going to be different ports on the back here. There's going to be a audio jack, an AV jack, HDMI port, and a USB-A port. Depending on what kind of content you have, you can connect a USB flash drive to this that maybe has preloaded movies on there. Likewise though, you can also connect any kind of console, Roku TV, Fire Stick TV, Xbox, right into the HDMI port, and it does include that HDMI cord for you that's kind of curved, and it's designed to kind of fit easily with the projector. As far as the keystone corrections, you can see here there are a number of different options for you. So there is going to be an automatic keystone correction. It wasn't the best kind of setting. You're going to be way better off going in there and manually auto correcting either the corners, which you can see here. You can actually kind of churn the corners of the actual image itself, and you can also do it up and down so it can kind of curve the screen to any angle up to about 180 degrees depending on where you place the projector and where that wall is. And also there is a zoom feature, so you can literally control the size of the screen. Let's say you have it way too far back and it's just overblowing that image. You can actually zoom out of the image up to 50%, so you make it essentially half of the screen. It'll actually shrink the screen depending on what size you need, or enlarge it, vice versa. I've mentioned that this is a budget projector, and I do want to state that it's currently sitting on Amazon for roughly $179 currently. Prices always change. There is a $30 clip coupon as we stand right now that will bring this down to about $150, which I think is a stellar deal for a projector. There are still going to be those 4K laser projectors out there that are well into the $4,000 or $5,000, whereas those are made to replace your main entertainment center. These are going to be more for your movie room, your bedroom, or for like a kid's playroom. There is going to be be a jack on the bottom here, so you can attach this to a tripod, which is exactly what I did when I was testing it in my bedroom. It makes it super versatile and it's just a lot more useful, especially if you're outside or it's kind of like an awkward space where you don't really have anything to set this on. You guys, there's not too much to review with this projector. It's pretty much a plug and play situation. This is definitely qualifying as a very good budget projector. I'm watching SpongeBob on YouTube in my bedroom with a almost like 100-foot-inch screen. The TV I have right now in my bedroom is only about 45 inches, so you definitely get that space, that movie-like quality for 150 bucks. Prices always change. You can't really beat it. If you found value in this video, please give it a like or a heart or whatever's at the bottom of it on Amazon. I'll catch you in the next one.